Hello, my name is Christina Burgess, and I am a participant of Challenge for this summer 2016. We were given several assignments before our arrival to campus, and one of them included a calculus placement exam, and we were given the task to explain one of the problems. I have chosen to explain number 4. We were given this function y equals e to the cosine of t over 9 raised to the 4th, and we're asked to computate dy over dt. Well, dy over dt first is the derivative of this function with respect to the variable t. As we look at this function, we see that it is a composite function. Composite function meaning that it is comprised of different components. In this case, we have 4 distinct components. The first is a function being raised to the 4th. The second is e being raised to a function. The third is the cosine of a function. And the fourth is this function t over 9. In computing this derivative, we will be using several derivative rules, 2 prominent ones being the chain rule and the power rule. The chain rule states to take the derivative of the outer function with respect to the inner function. Here the outermost function is something being raised to the 4th. In order to take the derivative of that, we will use the power rule. So here, as we take the derivative, we must take the derivative of both sides. The derivative of y with respect to t is equal to dy over dt. The power rule states to bring the exponent down, multiply times the inner function, e to the cosine of t over 9, and raise it to the exponent minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. So here we have the derivative of the outermost function, and we must multiply it by the derivative of the inner function, which is e to the something. The derivative of e to the something is e to the something times the derivative of whatever e is being raised to. So here, the derivative of e to the cosine of t over 9 is e to the cosine of t over 9. And here we have one of these, so I'm just going to raise it to the first power, times the derivative of cosine of t over 9 is negative sine of t over 9 times the derivative of this function t over 9. T over 9 is the same thing as saying 1 over 9 times t. Due to the constant multiple rule, we can go ahead and factor out that 1/9 and take the derivative of t. The derivative of t is equal to 1, so 1 times 1/9 is 1/9. From this point on, we can just simplify the derivative further. Here, we still have dy over dt. We can bring down the 4. Now here we have e to the cosine of t over 9 being raised to the 3rd, and then we have it multiplied by e to the cosine of t over 9 being raised to the 1st power. Because these are like bases being raised to different exponents, we can add the exponents. So here it will become e to the cosine of t over 9 raised to 3 plus 1, which is 4. And we still have times negative sine of t over 9 times 1/9. Now we can still simplify it just a little bit further. We still have dy over dt then we can bring the negative in front of this 4. So we'll have a negative 4 times e to the cosine of t over 9, all raised to the 4th, times the sine of t over 9. Now, the same being multiplied by 1/9 is the same as being divided by 9. Therefore, we can go ahead and divide this entire function by 9. And thus, the derivative of y equals e to the cosine of t over 9 raised to the 4th is equal to dy over dt is equal to negative 4 times e to the cosine of t over 9 raised to the 4th times sine of t over 9, all divided by 9. Thank you.